know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Oh boy, we back, y'all.
Eating, drinking.
Late ill kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down. Bring that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, coming with another wonderful episode of Show Spider-Man. Show what you're doing.
Anyway, that panther over here. Yeah.
With that said, Beast Vibes Life. You know the deal. We got the 4 horsemen back. You know what I'm saying? We back. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. You know what I'm saying? So, to my right, your left, probably. You know him. Superstar producer, your friend and mine, PL Parker Lewiz.
What's good, y'all? Parker PL Lewiz, Lewiz, Z at the end, .com, all social media. It's good to be back. I miss my brothers, man. We're going to have some fun tonight.
Yeah.
Feels good to be home.
Man. And in the diagonal corner, you know him. You love him. He built your space bridge so that you can go up and view the stars and get cosmic with it. Arckatron.
Hey, y'all, it's me in the place to be. It's the ARCKATROA.com. New website. Check that out right now.
Yeah,
y'all. Let's go! So, last but not least, the Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Fleece is in stores right now. Anwar HighSign.
Yes, sir. It's your boy, Lay HighSign. Can I use that? Can I do that?
Yeah,
one?
Of course.
We got Lay Ill Kid on Lay HighSign today. Yeah, we here. The 4 horsemen reunited. Double LP world excited. Yo, run these numbers up, man. Stop playing around, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get them streams up. So, it's been a while. Hip-hop, we left hip-hop and we were like, hip-hop be all right for a second. Hip-hop didn't know how to act. First thing I want to bring up is we've got some new music from the shortest in the game. You may know him by Tory Lanez. Now, the reason this music is so controversial, if you will, so ignitable, is because Tory Lanez has been in just a wee bit of hot water lately because he allegedly...
You don't say.
He allegedly shot Meg the Stallion in the foot. Oh, on top of that, more allegedly told her to dance while he was shooting at her feet, and more allegedly has used burner accounts on social media to make fun of her and to essentially instigate the issue further about how she got shot. Then comes out with this music kind of subliminally covering that and other artists as
it's not subliminal. It's not subliminal at all.
I'm setting the stage.
Nah,
be clear.
Yeah,
New York City.
It's
not subliminal.
With that said, since it's not subliminal, it's very direct. And he also has some other music where he's like, yo, we gotta, be good to our women or something like that. Like we gotta, love our women or something. It's like, we do. But I will throw it out to the 4 horsemen. When you heard this music, when you heard of this music, when you were approached by the vocal stylings of a Tory Lanez in this post bullet career of his, how are you feeling about the track? How you feeling about Tory Lanez in general?
I guess I'll start.
You start. Story.
T Lanez.
I will say that the timing of this music, the timing of this album was not great. It came out, I want to say, the day after the whole Breonna Taylor thing, if not the same day. the day
I think it might have been
like,
the same day.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the timing was just not great. The last thing I will say about the whole situation is this.
He skipped the whole synopsis.
He skipped everything.
You peeped that, right? You peeped that, right?
I peeped it.
The last thing I will say about the situation is this. Seriously, all jokes aside, man. This situation is very convoluted. It's very messy. We don't know what happened. We've only heard one side up until one point, and now we have another side from one of the other members of the car, one of the people that were in the car. So we now have another side to that story. Like I said, this story is so convoluted and messy. We don't know what happened. I don't even think the people that were there know all the details of what happened.
I think
I'll leave it at that, fam. I'll leave it at that.
I'll say this. I'll say this.
They've been acting like they don't know.
It's weird that, like, why has it take, like, we still don't, I mean, we know what happened, at least from Meg's perspective. Tory could have came out and said something. He was like, nah, get them streams up instead.
No. I don't think it was that. You have to understand there's an active investigation going on.
Word?
Like, people are looking
He says in the album that it's an open case. So
it's an open case. People are like, so for him to go out and say anything would be detrimental to his freedom.
Okay, so then I would fire back and ask, then why tease the mess then? It's like, yo, it's an open case. I can't talk about it. Listen to me lightly talk about it.
At the end of the day, we don't know what happened.
True.
Let's say, devil's advocate, he is innocent let's say he is. We don't know. Right. I don't know. Black women matter. Hold on, don't kill me.
Well, I mean, black women are covered under Black Lives, so I mean that kind of covers everything.
Let's just say for 2 seconds that he was, right?
All right.
This incident happened months ago. Up until now, he's been getting cremated online.
Pulverized.
Fam! He had to say something.
Why don't he just say what happened though? He could just be like, "Yo, I ain't shooter."
Nah, man. OJ didn't want to say nothing when it happened, man. He ran off.
Tory is not OJ. Stop it.
Yeah, but here's my question. Why does
OJ was in Naked Gun? All right, Tory Lanez is not in. I don't know where I was going with that one, but Tory Lanez just ain't OJ.
Here's the thing. Why is it's such an issue how he said something? How he said it is more an issue than what he said.
I think people are more hurt at the timing. I don't think people are mad that he said something. I think it's all in the timing.
I have seen some people be mad that he said something. Mad that he didn't start with an apology.
That's what I was getting ready to get to. All I've seen is people say like, yo, why haven't you apologized or whatever. But if I am innocent, why am I apologizing for something I did not do? Again, we don't know the facts.
Okay. But once again, one would say, even in open cases, people have maintained their innocence, even in the hip hop community. I would like to reference, for Exhibit A Snoop D-O-double-G, who stated, I'm innocent.
Tory Lanez says he's innocent on the first song.
Those words. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, well, case closed, yo.
Says it throughout the whole album.
The whole album, fam.
He literally says, I didn't shoot
my dude, you done.
Like on every song.
Case closed then.
It's basically the whole summarization of the album.
I mean to laugh at that, man. I don't, man, because it's not cool. It's not a cool situation, man.
No,
I really don't.
It's not.
But next time,
here's the thing:
it's not a cool situation, man.
All right, so here's the thing.
Not.
I'm gonna break down as someone who's been watching cop shows since I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Peep Law and Order, because you know my mom was watching it. I ain't had no other choice. You know what I'm saying?
New York on the cover, man. Forget all that.
Look, let me go in and keep it real.
There you go.
There was only 4 people there, man. All right. So Meg ain't shoot herself.
Turned on the Malik Yoba voice.
Huh?
Turned on the Malik Yoba voice.
Yeah, thank you.
It's only 4 people there, man.
Only 4 people there, man. All right. All right. So
you gonna be Torres, Arckatron?
So peep this.
I'm good.
Peep this. Meg didn't shoot herself. We assume. I assume she ain't shoot herself. So that leaves 3 people, right? All right. So Tory, like, I ain't did it. Won't me. Even though he had been cremated on social, like people have said. Now, Meg comes out and says, yes, you did shoot me. Now, either A, Meg is super lying.
He hadn't said anything yet.
He hadn't said anything.
Said that. I don't think he was.
Yeah, he hadn't said anything. So either A, Meg is super duper lying. All right, like she's out the window with the lies. Or maybe there could be an argument that, like, you know, she didn't see, and maybe, you know, from behind she thought Tory had it because the bullet trajectory is from a short, lower stance or something. I don't know. But
he's taking all the shots today. Got 40s on 40s on 40s right now. Draco's on Draco's on Draco's.
So, you went straight Alfred on him, man. Sleeping and just ow. Don't catch you sleeping.
So maybe she was like, oh, trajectory came from someone who's like 4'5". Yo, I know who it came from. But it could be from someone else that was in the car that was just seated. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is
Tory's 5'7" according to the album. He says it on the album. He's talking to you. He's talking directly to you.
He's talking to me.
Yo, y'all had them jokes.
He's sending subs at you, man.
5'7".
Sending subs your way, and I ain't talking about YouTube.
Ain't
He's sending subs.
Look, Tory, Tory, don't make me put you in the same box as Cormega. All right. Look, hey, stay in your lane. All right. Don't come over here.
Cormega is definitely a shooter.
yeah,
he's on record.
He's definitely a shooter. I ain't worried about
He's
that.
not sending subs, he's sending snubs.
He's sending snubs.
So all right, so then it's 2 other people.
Right, man.
It's 2 other people, right? I guess most social people, like myself, is like, all right, this is just a basic shooting, right? So why in the world is it taking so long between 4 people? You seen First 48?
Like, this is just a basic shooting.
Ain't no basic shooting, man. There's never no basic shooting.
Most people like me.
This ain't the movies, kid.
Yo, bruh, this ain't the grassy knoll.
This ain't a movie, dog.
Not a movie.
This ain't the grassy knoll. I'm just saying. No, here comes John V up in here talking about Puffy got Tupac killed. Man, look, all right, we ain't talking about that right now. We talking about the new Tupac. All right, that's Megan.
Did Tupac show up to the debate? No. I know they left him a ticket.
Oh man, so
he is the greatest rapper alive.
So peep this, right?
Hey.
If it's not the grassy knoll, why has it taken this long to figure out between 4 people who shot it? Like, come on, man.
Because 2 people involved are not saying anything.
But what about the other people though? Like, you seen First 48, they put you in a little room, they sweat you out, they turn the heat up, and then they come out, one dude be acting nice like, yo, man, look, I know you don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. You know, they're making me do this.
It's hot.
Who shot man? And then the dude be like, kind of like, nah.
Come on, you're a good guy. Come on.
Like, yep.
I know it wasn't you.
They appeal to your better nature,
they tell you you're a good guy.
And then that's when you start crying.
Another sentence. Come on, man. I know you're a good guy. You know, something.
I know you weren't raised that way.
And then, you weren't raised that way. You know, you seem like a good guy to me.
And then that's when you start crying. And
you're
then
trying to give me the death penalty.
The shooter. And then it's over.
Bro,
and then we
every
all
book
move
in the
on.
library.
This is like, yo, who is like the bookkeeper with the candlestick or something? Like, yo, who did this? This is the biggest hip hop who done it this year. And it's like, why? For what? Come on, man. Really? Tory Lanez, it's not like
hold on, no. Mr. NERDSoul. Mr. NERDSoul.
Yes.
NERDSoul.
Don't you find that kind of suspicious?
All right. Okay. Let's put on the
last
PL.
No. Go ahead.
I'm gonna put on a conspiracy hat. Let's say it's suspicious.
No,
right?
no conspiracy, not for me, dude. I ain't got nothing to say on this one.
See,
I just got a question. I just want to pose you a question.
All right, my brother, what you got?
Do you not find it? No, I said that. I did. Yeah. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
NERDSoul.
I just want to pose a question.
All right, word up. What you got?
There are only 4 people in this car.
Yep, 4.
We've heard from 2 of them.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure that the people with the badges have heard from all 4 of them, right?
All right.
Do the math.
And yet no one has been charged for this, right?
Word.
000. Robert Parrish.
Done.
But the bullet had to come from somebody. Where the bullets come from?
Maybe it came from someone who wasn't one of all 4 of them.
What do we have to say about the issue of it being glass and then later on bullet fragments?
Leave that alone. Just leave that alone.
I'm asking NERDSoul.
I did not say that, fam. No, I did not. No, I'm not wearing that.
NRD, SOUL.
So I'm doing a deal with Nordstrom's. You know what I'm saying? You know, be able to get all your button ups.
All your button ups.
So all right, so peep this. All right. Bullet came out of nowhere, right? So now we got a magic bullet. It's either like, yo, all I'm saying is, all right, this is a dumb problem.
Bullet.
It's a dumb problem to have.
They probably was curving the bullets like that movie. You know what I mean?
Yo, it was like Wanted. Somebody
movie was kind of tight on the low.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole situation just make you want to ask questions that lead to more questions that lead to more questions. So, next topic.
We need Jack Bauer on the case. Because Jack Bauer will wrap this up in 45 minutes.
Jack, no. We need Olivia Benson.
We need Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes be like
the Robert Downey version.
Top of the evening to you, yeah.
So next up, some good news for all Busta Rhymes fans out there. We have a date. We have a date for Extinction Level Event Part 2. That's right.
Dude, the Wrath of God.
Deuce, the Wrath of God.
Arckatron, Brother Ark, you will
all
not
right,
have
so
to wait
Busta
long.
Rhymes has dropped 2 singles from the ELE 2 album, right? And he said, yo, it's coming out on October 30th, the day right before the RIP party here on NERDSoul. You can see, that's right, 11 a.m. PST and 7 p.m. PST. Black comics, cosplay, artists, all that stuff all day long.
You'll be able to Rhymes is going to be performing on that.
Right? You know what?
How you stop this
Absolutely
video?
right.
How you stop the video? How you stop the video? How you do this?
So with this said, I'll throw the Arckatron first. From the lead singles that we have received.
What's the second single again? What's the second single?
The joint with
Anderson .Paak.
That song. Wow. So, don't remind me of that.
With that, how excited are you for Extinction Level Event?
Not excited whatsoever. Not. That's at NOT excited at all. I don't.
EXE boy.
I'm just saying it's about like 7 years too late, maybe like 12, because if you want to count the actual album, not the Yahoo Plus service album that he got.
Would you leave that album alone?
You're just gonna do this every week, huh?
Every week is Mystery
Every week.
Every week, man.
Web Crawler Express, whatever
you got
it was.
You got a new name for it every week.
Whatever label
his
it was.
Netscape album.
I mean, Back on My BS was his last album, technically, for me.
And
that was like, what, 06? It was 09 or something like that. It's been at least 10 years since he dropped a real album, a real release.
All right. Okay.
I just don't want to hear it now. I'm good.
Me too, brother.
Like, all right. Here's the deal. Coming from someone, if you guys have followed this show for a long time, first, thank y'all for watching. I see some people already up in the chat watching. Shouts out to John V. Shouts out to Malkeith Collins. Stick Figure. Shouts out to you too. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Much love to all y'all. But as someone who's put Busta Rhymes on my number 2 top 10 MCs list, I am disappointed in the 2 lead singles that have come for ELE2, especially since ELE is a super duper fire album. All right. I would say that my best my best hopes, my best aspirations for this album is that these 2 songs are just the kind of like, I'm going to do the commercial joint for the people, and the rest of it is going to be like Busta Rhymes heat.
This is what I hope. I hope the 2 songs are not on the album. That's what I hope.
The video is coming for the Vibes joint. I saw that on his Instagram.
I wish they could have videos all you want, but just don't put it on the album.
Don't they already have the video for the Vibes joint? I thought they already had a video for that. Was it Shake for the Dawn or something? Whatever that whackness is.
There's a video.
There's a video. Oh, okay, I saw
Shake it for the God or something. Something stupid.
Shake it for the Dawn.
Shake for the Dawn.
Shake it. Shake it for the Dawn. For the boss, there you go. Shake it.
Oh yeah, for the boss. Oh God.
Yeah.
That song is objectively not good.
It's classic.
During fire, fam.
You bugging fire. You heard?
Man.
What we got next?
Underground beef for the burger.
I'm with Mr.
PL.
NERDSoul.
PL, how are you feeling?
NERDSoul. I'm with you, fam. I'm hoping that these two were the let me try to get back in the mainstream and hit a lane type joints, and that the
Never
rest
works.
of the album is
Never works.
back to Busta. I'm with you, fam.
Word,
the first joint, I'm not gonna lie.
Lie. Please.
I don't know. No. I don't care for the song. I can pretty much speak for all of us here that none of us care for the first single.
But words in my mouth, kid. I love that shit, man.
Don't talk about no streets.
Hold on. Hear me out.
Streets is loving it.
The space, fam. I don't know what the streets are saying on this one. Like walking around
in the streets is
New
better.
York, I've heard that song.
In the streets is better.
The Vibes
is a better
joint?
song.
Yeah. Often.
The Vibes joint.
Yeah.
You know what? New York.
You know you bang with that, man.
New York. I love y'all, New York, man.
New York be wrong.
Y'all let a lot of questionable things
fly.
through.
Just be honest.
Y'all let a lot of questionable things across the border.
Man, and don't get us started on New York radio. New York radio, y'all just be letting anybody in the door. Like y'all, man. Whew.
So nobody asked me, but I'll give my thoughts anyway.
No, I was coming to you next.
I'm in the direction of art, but just not as far. Like I am curious. I am curious enough to want to hear the album, and I don't have high hopes for it at all. I don't like the singles at all. And but my morbid curiosity forces me to listen to everything that I should just bypass altogether. And I do it every time. Which Arcka can also attest to. Like, I did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that.
Yep.
Yeah,
I will listen to it.
Like,
I'm that guy. I will straight listen to it. Like, yo, don't listen to that. It's terrible. Probably the only thing that I heeded that advice on so far was Arthur was like, don't watch X-Men Apocalypse. Just don't do it. And I haven't done it. That's probably the only one though.
You have been saved.
The only redeeming quality of that movie is the time with Magneto by himself. Anything after that, anything outside of that 10 minutes or whatever, when he's like out on the range, he's made his new family, and then people come in like, man, I try not to kill y'all, and now I got to get back in the game. After that, it's done, son.
I wish I had 4 more thumbs because the milk is sour.
The milk is sour. So next up, just so y'all know, because I know we got a call, I know we got someone in here who's a bachelor, just so you know. John B threw it in the chat. Cardi B is single. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B is single,
Cardi, you know what I'm saying? I'm also single as well, you heard. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy what you do, Ma. You know what I'm saying? Your stance on politics and all of that, man, it's admirable. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could, you know what I'm saying? Let me take you out on a date or something. You know what I'm saying? We see where that go, you know what I mean? Straight like that. Word, shake it for the boss. You know what I'm saying?
Now, normally I would say, yo, man, I'm a proponent of Black love. I'm a proponent of, well, she's played around with whether she wants to be considered Black or not. So I'll step outside of that. I've been a proponent of people being together, married, love, living, loving, y'all being a great couple, right? But he did cheat. So it's hard for me to be like, yo, man, y'all need to get back together. Y'all need to work it out, get some counseling. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to do that when, you know what I'm saying?
We've been there and done that. We tried.
Dude out there in them streets. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
I mean,
bees like that sometimes. You know, you try to make it work, and you know it doesn't.
You know, maybe she deserves someone better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's already got her social media doctorate, so why not go in and find somebody better, someone who suits her needs? You know what I'm saying? Someone who can wade through the WAP, if you will. So
I can do that.
So
I'm up for it. Wade through the WAP is a term that
wade through the WAP.
That one's gonna make a return, just so you know.
Yeah, you got to get through that jam. You got to come through. You know what I'm saying? You got to get through that. So sticking on that, the Migos have had a slight dust up legally.
Dust up? They fought? Was it like in in the desert and it's like all kind of smoke and stuff, and they like in the like a pile like in cartoons? Was it like that?
This is your genuine and general everyday music industry BS. See, Migos had a lawyer, and when they got together, the lawyer said, "All right, check it. I'm your lawyer, and only your lawyer." Meanwhile, he was also the lawyer for the record label.
Oh, that's
he never told them.
Automatic conflict of interest.
And he never told them. And during that time, he made deals that were especially lucrative for, QCM and Capitol Records. And unfortunately not as lucrative for the Migos. So the Migos said, Hark, were you playing both sides? And now they're, you know what I'm saying, they're in a lawsuit. They've already filed papers and everything. You've seen stuff online about it.
That's gross.
Yikes.
One thing I do like about this situation, is that we're seeing with Kanye as well. I will give Kanye, you put out your contract and we were able to be able to learn a lot of stuff. One thing I like about this is that artists are starting to say, hey, stop doing that. And I'm going to take your butt to court. You know what I'm saying? Usually for years and years and years, artists have just been screwed. And I mean, we've heard it from rock and roll to R&B to hip hop. And now, you know, we're starting to see artists be like, hey, we going to court. Now, I don't know how it's going to
take your penis out of there.
We don't know how it's going to play out, but I'm hoping
your
that
penis
they win.
away. Close your butt cheeks.
Close your butt cheeks. but I'm hoping they win because this will set a huge precedent for many situations that are just like this. I mean, we even see I can even remember on Puff Daddy, Bad Boys.
Wow, Puff Daddy
making the band. Remember when they came out with the contracts and it was like, just sign, y'all, just sign.
Yo, man,
like that kind of energy.
Talking about them earlier today.
Hopefully, we can push back on that energy as artists to be like, whoa, before we just sign everybody. You know what I mean? Like, who are you? Who your mom and them? And who do you work for?
But you got, all right. So, NERDSoul, you got to understand, right?
All right,
so,
what you got?
These labels know who they're coming after when they sign these people, right?
True that.
Yes, sir.
They are going to the dude in the trap of the trap of the trap who has 2 nickels to rub to his name, or the dude that's out here hustling to get by, and he might be, and like, yo, let's scoop him up before he gets in the jam. The point that I'm trying to make is they might not necessarily be looking for the dudes with the most talent all the time.
True.
They might be looking for the dudes that, or females too, because they don't discriminate, that are the hungriest. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, if I put
that do not have a lawyer.
If I put $50K in front of you right now and tell you sign this paper, a lot of them dudes is signed. Thank you, sir. Like,
because
it's nasty,
it does go back. I feel what you're saying, because this goes back to the whole kind of like some of the Me Too energy, where you look at these people's career, and like I said when we were talking about Me Too, well, not us, but me on Lounging. This industry runs on desperation. They know you've been working hard. You've been rapping for the last 15 years. You've been to this contest, that contest. You've made these songs, those songs. You've toured. You've done your own personal tour, and they know you're desperate. So they say,
hold on, pause that.
See this check?
Pause that thought.
Mm-hmm.
Let me expand on my initial point, because I feel this we got to go there, right?
He's giving the New York hands, man. He's getting the New York.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
let me talk to you right now, man. Let me rap to you. All right, cool.
The industry only signs 2 people. They sign 2 kinds of people. The dude that don't really know where his next meal is coming from, or the dude that's already eating.
Okay.
There's no in between.
I see where you at.
There's no in between. None. So you either can't do it yourself and you scraping, or you got to do it by yourself and make a name for yourself. They're only signing them 2 people. They're only hollering at them 2 people. That's it.
I saw someone make a point somewhere. I forget who it was. I wish I remember, but I don't. But they made a point about the obsession with youth and music. And the gist of it was that when you're younger, you just know less and you're more impulsive. So we go after you.
And you ask less questions more likely, and stuff.
Yeah, you're more likely to just sign what we put in front of you without much due diligence, because you just don't know any better yet.
True that.
Feels pretty accurate to me.
Yeah, because it's like that whole idea of just like, oh yeah, just sign, or oh yeah, I'm your lawyer. Word, you are a lawyer, cool, no doubt. You gonna look out for us. And then when you look at the initial complaint document, it's just line after line. Like this contract he gave to us helps Capitol Records. This helps QC. If even half of this is true, that dude might get disbarred for this because. Even at the jump, he never disclosed to them that, hey, I'm both of you guys' lawyer. So I'm hoping that they win, and I hope this sets a precedent. And I hope, these artists, learn something. And shouts to Akuma players, you know what I'm saying? You want to come after me? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Damn, he issued the challenge on all of y'all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Come after me?
Y'all know me.
It depends on what game you talk. I'm good on them sticks now. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Street Fighter 5, I got y'all. You know
Street Fighter 5? Okay. I gotta get up on that.
I got y'all.
Street Fighter 3, I got y'all though.
Third Strike?
Alpha 3, I got all y'all.
Alpha 3, you know what? I've been working on my Alpha 3. I've been working on my Alpha 3 because last time I played you, I was not happy with the outcome. All right? I've been working on my Alpha 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Arckatron.
Alpha 3 that's where I stay.
And for real, 4, I might have y'all too. On Street Fighter 4, I might have y'all.
I think we played in 4. We actually played in 4. Yeah, that was my first time playing that thing, or second time playing.
But Vanilla, I don't like Super. I'm one of the few people that I didn't like Super, and I never played Ultra and all of that. But Vanilla SF4.
Okay.
See me.
So Arckatron.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the Migos? Any thoughts on the whole idea of this being kind of the no, because I mean this is no. I am not. I don't own any Migos albums at all. Not a stitch. They might have 1 or 2 songs I'm like, oh, that's nice, but they're not going to make any of my list. But that does not mean that this case is not important to the music industry as a whole. Because Migos ain't the only group whose lawyer is also a lawyer for the record company.
For the enemy.
Or their distributor or some other kind of, entity, which is a super conflict of interest. So that's why I'm really hoping they win on this one. But we'll see if it goes to trial. If it goes to trial, it might not be pretty for Capitol Records or QCM. Is it QCM or QMC? Whatever that company.
It's QC. I will say this real quick.
They asked the question, man. You
just
jumping in. You doing hopscotch. You just jumped in.
You asked him a question and then
what up, King James? What up?
Real quick, right? That label is not like some huge conglomerate, right?
All right.
They're fairly small. They're a fairly small, tight-knit operation that may outsource things to be done by other companies or whatever, right?
All right.
The point that I'm trying to make is that if we're all in this circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
This group has been with this company for years. If in this tight circle that we are all in, we've been seeing each other every day for about 7-8 years now, right?
All right.
How can you tell me you didn't know your lawyer was their lawyer?
Thank you.
I'm done, fam. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
You are complicit.
We're in the information era. You gotta do your work, your research. Back in the days, it wasn't available.
They had the internet.
There's no excuse for this right now.
Yeah, but I agree with you. You do.
I mean, it's still dirt. It's still dirt.
But to PL's point,
definitely dirty.
You are complicit. Therefore, how can I trust that you ever had my best interest at heart? That destroys the entire relationship between Migos and QC. They probably won't allow it to, but It should.
I wasn't
to be
even
completely
going there.
honest.
No. I'm with you.
I
up
can't
until
trust
the part.
you after that because you knew that was your lawyer.
Yeah.
And you knew what your deal structure was. You knew what that deal structure was. You wrote the shit.
Yup.
You wrote it. Your lawyer was like, "How's this look, boss?" And you were like, "Yeah, look good to me. See if they sign it." Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get him to sign it. You knew. You were complicit in them being ripped off. That's crazy.
I'm
but
not
then you're
going
gonna give
there.
me a chain and call me your little bro.
I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far.
I got a question.
I'm not going that far. Hi, son. But
what is the locks?
You might not be wrong
resolution?
if we don't know the whole thing, but you might not be wrong. I'm sorry, Art. Go ahead.
What is the locks and Diddy's resolution? Did anyone know that? Whatever happened with that?
Yeah, what did happen?
They got dropped.
They got released.
He just released them, right?
Just dropped?
Diddy got back points.
Yeah, they
have nothing on anything for Bad Boy.
Nada.
Trash.
Well, no, like Diddy did trash. Get some. He does get some. I don't know how long it lasted or if it's still going on, but he did get some sort of kickback from their future projects.
He made something.
Wow.
Like, who signed this deal?
So Rough Riders bought the deal out. They bought out Diddy. And then Diddy also wanted...
Because the contract probably says something somewhere.
This was on the Rough Riders Chronicles.
Time out. As soon as we end this live, I got a story to tell y'all.
All right, word. But
come on, conspiracy people.
According to BET's Rough Riders Chronicles, they bought out Diddy's. They bought out the Locks contract. Rough Riders bought out the Locks contract from Diddy for $2 million, and then he also, I believe, got some small kickback from some in the future.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that the word perpetuity is somewhere in that contract for Diddy.
They always try you with perpetuity every time.
When that perpetuity, all right, so, and this is something that a lot of young artists are learning now. They're like, whoa, people are doing this to people? Yes, all right, perpetuity means forever.
Forever and ever across any technology that exists or will ever exist.
Shout out Smoke Dizza and Drink Champs. Perpetuity means forever.
So any artists currently in the chat, you get that first contract if you're shooting for that, and you see that perpetuity. Bling.
Yo, and
look, I guarantee you, it's gonna. Hold on, I'll even
your antennas should go off.
I'll go a step further. Let's say the contract got 15 pages on it. The first 14 pages look amazing. That 15 pages. Wow.
Yep. And King Jerry says this is cash money all over again. I'll say this. Most artists are getting contracts now in PDF. You can search for different words, phrases, and terms in PDF. When you open up that document in PDF, press Control F, I believe, and it'll let you find, or look up in the in the menu and search for find. It'll let you look for a certain word. Look for perpetual, perpetuity, or perpet, just that. It'll search for that.
Better yet, Nord. Better yet. When you get that contract, search for that 300 or whatever it is for that hour of a lawyer's time and get him to look over that bitch for you and tell you what it means.
Yep. Like
it'll be
I'm speaking from experience. I did not do that.
In your life?
I'm speaking from experience here. I did not do that.
I'm speaking of experience.
I will do that in the future.
I'm speaking of experience of 2 contracts that I had in front of me for some NERDSoul stuff where I asked literally one question for both. Well, no, 2 questions for one, and I asked for a call to go through because I had questions, and both of them disappeared. Both deals just disappeared. Just because I said I want to ask questions, ghosted.
You ain't allowed to have questions.
I was like,
Yo, what are the
hey,
questions though?
I was like, hey, this looks good. This one part, can we get
One
together
question
and
was,
talk on? I want to talk about this one part. I ain't get a message back. I ain't get a text message. I ain't get an email. No, nothing. The rest of the contract was dope, though. It was. The rest of the contract was sweet.
You know how they do.
And all I said is I want to talk about this part, and they disappeared. That's how it be.
You see this right here? They definitely didn't have. This is clean fingernails. They had dirty fingernails.
They had them dirty,
filthy,
dirty joints,
dirty hands,
dirty dirt.
dirty.
Oh man. So I'll go round. With that said, I want to go round robins. Start with Anwar HighSign. What you listening to right now? What what's going on? What you bumping in these streets? These hip hop streets?
I peeped that new Alchemist the other day.
Ooh.
That was pretty good.
I didn't know there was a new Alchemist. I throw that to
me.
You
got an instrumental. I texted you. Got an instrumental project. It has one vocal feature from none other than West Side Gun. I did give the West Side Gun a spin, for better or worse. And what else? I've been listening to a bunch of stuff that y'all probably wouldn't rock with it or not. I've been listening to 1000 Band Funny, and I've been listening to a lot of my own stuff because I've been writing a lot. And like nothing too crazy, man. Just listen to whatever's coming out lately. I've been listening to Outkast and listening to Stankonia today. So shout out to Outkast. Shout out to Pear.
It will be listening.
What up?
Yeah, so little just a mishmash of everything.
It's all frank.
All types of things.
All right, cool. Arckatron, what you been listening to?
Mr. Ocean.
Mr.
That's
Ocean.
it. I'm not
a bad choice. You know how I feel.
Especially Blonde and Endless. More Blonde and Endless now. As I've been saying this to Let HighSign, that from solo to solo, meaning the first solo to the second solo, reprised, is a very good sequence. That's all I have to say. So all y'all check out Blonde right now.
Blonde
came out a couple years ago.
Classic album.
Okay.
Period.
I'm with it.
Point blank.
Classic. I've never heard it.
I've
never heard it, so I can't.
Classic.
PL, look at my
Classic
face.
Cold.
Classic.
Okay, I'll revisit.
Blonde is a classic. Two of the four.
I'll revisit. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. No. I'm not saying it like that. Classic is a great word. It's a big word.
It's a very great word because it is.
It is.
I know you don't, Arckatron especially. Arckatron, don't he hates giving that word
I don't throw that word around.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Don't.
If you say that, I'll have to revisit.
Revisit, sir.
Arcka, do I have a classic record?
Shouts to VV in the chat. What up?
What do you mean, like music wise? Like your music?
Yeah.
Yeah, the single point. I like that for me. That's my.
Oh
that's
yeah,
classic.
you do. Yeah, you do like that, John.
First time I heard it until every
respect.
time I hear it, it gets better. That's what a classic means. Like every time I hear it, it gets better. It's classic. Every
a
time
singular point of light is available on my Bandcamp, has-lo.bandcamp.com under my former name.
Check it out, y'all.
So check that out.
Go get that.
Yeah. So PL, what you listening to?
Hey boy,
I've been listening to a lot of Currency.
I've been meaning to peep that project, man. The new joint.
I've been. Everybody knows what happened. So I've been smoking a lot of medical cigarettes.
Oh, wait, what?
Medical cigarettes.
So I just been
need some medical cigarettes.
It's the perfect
smoke with cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Doing good rat stuff with my friends.
The new Smoke Dizza album I peeped. I really enjoyed that. I really like that The Plan song. The Travis Scott song from the Tenet album.
Oh yeah, I peeped that one.
I really like that.
But speaking of Travis, I don't really like the franchise joint. Do you like that? I wasn't really feeling that. But I want Travis to, like I get excited about new Travis. So I'm like, I want to hear what he's coming with.
I went out and got the Travis Scott meal, man. I was like, look, it's a burger, it's a fry, it's a little soda. You know what I'm saying? Get that Cactus Jack. I couldn't get the Travis toy. Couldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it was sold out.
It was sold out.
Resale is crazy.
Resale is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sold out.
Resale makes it impossible.
Shouts out to John V real quick. Said asking me, have I been picking up those Alex Ross timeless variant covers from Marvel? Next week the Black Panther one is coming out. Here's a little real fact. I'm not super blown away by Alex Ross. Not that I don't think he's talented. The art just doesn't blow me away. The kind of like hyper realistic painting doesn't really blow me away when it comes to comics. I do think he's talented, but as far as his covers, I'm not blown away. But you say he's doing a Black Panther cover, and that's a whole nother story. I might have to actually get that physical copy to hold it down.
Biased.
You know what I'm saying, for Wakanda. But as far as like his painting skill, I would actually rather see someone like Pop Man do it, or LeSean Thomas, even though he's more in the animation game now. Coron Grant is someone else that I dig. Sanford Green, any of those cats. But Alex Ross doesn't really kill it for me like that. So yeah, but Black Panther though, I might have to get that. But with that said, as far as what I've been listening to, I haven't really been listening to a specific album at all. I've been kind of checking out a whole lot of. I've been checking out a whole lot of mixes from DJs. So DJ. I've been Jazzy Jeff does a lunch break every day. Shouts out to Full Blast Radio. They do their Pete Premier Pro Tuesdays. So I've been listening to a lot of DJs pretty much day in and day out. So not a specific, artist that I've been listening to, more of a bunch of mixes. You know what I'm saying? From the old and the new and all that jazz. So that's what I've been up on. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, Full Blast Radio, they be holding those Pete Premier Pro Tuesdays are very interesting mixes. It's a very boom bap like mix. I will say that. But if you're into boom bap, if you're into that sort of era, even though they do have newer tracks that they play, because it's not like, Premier ain't dead, Large Pro ain't dead. They still making stuff. They made one of my favorite songs on the Lox new joint. You know what I'm saying? So being able to
Premier was just on that Armani Caesar album.
Word.
And that Conway album.
Shouts to Armani Caesar. Here's why. Anwar HighSign and I had a chance to check out her website. I didn't know she was selling clothes, and not only is she selling clothes,
hustle on.
She got a $100 bill dress.
You ever get it messed up? Yes, sir.
It's $100
for the ladies.
Yo,
you can look like money.
You look like $100.
Armani's pretty.
But yeah, P Premier Pro Tuesdays and just a lot of mixes and stuff. And besides that, you know what I'm saying, I've been kicking it, just catching to. I did listen to Westside Gunn's single, the track where it's like a video where he's riding around his old hood or whatever. It's a dude in a shoe store talking about him. Then they go back to him rapping for a little bit, and then whatever song that is or whatever video that is, I did check that out. But as you know, I think
I might be the only one who listened to the album.
I'm not a huge Westside Gunn guy, but I do, you know what I'm saying? I got love for him. Y'all do y'all thing. Griselda it up, but just, I can't do but so much.
And J Electronica, the J Electronica leak. I've been listening to that.
What? What?
Yeah.
Act 2 leaked in its entirety. Yeah. And then they went ahead and cleared the samples and released it on Tidal.
And
so it's actually out?
It's out.
Really?
Where's it?
Yeah.
Where's it?
Is it any good?
So the word on the street is, you know how sometimes these like Reddit groups and different people like that, like someone will have a leak or access to a leak, and then they'll want people to pay. People in the community will like pull together funds to cop it, and then they'll just like release it for everybody. So so I guess they pulled together some resources to pay this guy who had it, and it was legit. And they put it out. Just Blaze said it wasn't like the final version, but it was real. And like it leaked in its entirety. And when people kind of like were going crazy, like, yo, we rocking with this, then they were like, yo, all right, well, let's clear these samples and get it on the streaming plats. Let's get it on these DSPs.
Great.
Interesting.
Fantastic.
That's interesting. That I'll wait. I'll reserve judgment until I listen to it. I will go listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And I will come back and we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You know how I feel about Jay Electronica. So at least at this state in his life. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. But guys,
I think
with that,
it's pretty decent. I think it's pretty decent. I think it's solid. I think it's pretty solid.
Okay. And Justin
I have
Blazini,
some further thoughts about it, but I don't even think is on it. He's not on there, which is disappointing. But it doesn't like.
If he is, it don't sound like it.
Stuff. There's some good stuff on it. Just Blaze is on the West Side Gun album. He did the last song.
No doubt.
And the beat is banging.
Yeah, is it like 16 songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Yo, Arcka, just hit me with that joint. Just go and send it on through. You know what I'm saying?
I got
you. We here. So guys, we have exercised the demons, at least for now. You know what I'm saying? There's so much going on, but we missed y'all. You know what I'm saying? We know y'all missed us.
Demon time.
Demon sperm.
No, demon time. No.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Run it back.
Remember the demon sperm lady out there talking about COVID-19?
No, what happened with that? What was that?
All right, somebody reminded me the other day. There was this lady. I'll send y'all the link. She was coming out talking about COVID-19, all this conspiracy stuff, and then she said something about demon sperm. I was like, hold on, what? Yo, the lady is wild, yo, man. Yo, this is one of Trump's people, man. They be crazy. They be wilding. Quavo, one thing back to the Migos.
When demon sperm, when you bust a nut, you like.
Back to the Migos real quick. If y'all go check Twitter, Quavo is trending at this moment. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all can see why he's trending.
I think he's trending with something with his girl. He's trending. Don't check it. Yo, if y'all looking at this right now, don't check it. It's stupid. He's trending because of how he slid in his girl's DMs. If y'all don't know, he's dating Bay Area rapper PL, Saweetie.
Saweetie?
Yeah.
Saweetie?
Saweetie from LA.
Saweetie's from LA. So he's dating Saweetie. They've been together for a while now. And the way he slid in her DM, he was like, you so, he says something to the effect of like, you so icy. It was something super stupid. Like you icy and I'm a glacier boy.
Wow.
You so icy and I'm a glacier boy. And then she was like,
is.
Then she was like, so what's happening then? And I was like, what the?
And then you have it, guys.
I be bold, man. I mean,
all you have to do is tell a woman that she's so icy and you're a glacier boy. With that said, in the bottom square, you know him, you love him. One of the four horsemen, Arckatron, take us away.
Me? Hey, you can find me. I'm Arckatron, y'all. You can find me at ARCKATRON.com. You can find all kinds of stuff up in there. You can be part of my membership plan, you know what I mean? Memberships, you know what I mean? I'll send some stuff out to y'all, packages and stuff. I got it all ready to go. So holla at me on Arckatron.com, y'all.
He good.
Peace!
He good. So, also, next up, Diagonal Corner. You know him. He's, friendly neighborhood rapper. Never ever hurt your feelings. Anwar HighSign.
I might hurt your feelings. Don't fuck around. Friendly neighborhood combat photographer. Check out that fleece, man. You know, you guys gotta support us. We're trying to do something really great. We're trying to do something really good for music, man. So if you're a music lover, I promise you, you will love all of the music of the brothers on the screen right now, all of the content of the brothers on the screen right now. So check me out on those DSPs, Anwar HighSign. And check me out, check me out on Twitter, man. I talk back to people. Check me out on IG. I'm going to be posting more. And yeah, man. Happy to be here. Happy to be here with y'all.
Word up.
Greatest.
Right here. PL Parker Lewiz, what's up?
Oh, man, what's good, everybody? It is Parker, P.L. Lewiz, Lewiz. It feels so good to be back with the horseman, man. From Dark to God 3 is out now on all DSPs. There's videos out on YouTube. Go check that. Go run them numbers up. Everybody on the screen is on the album. Go run them numbers up.
What are we doing this for?
Can I get an 8 grand?
What are we doing this for?
Yeah.
And of course, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. YouTube is the main hub. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit that thumbs down if you don't. But if you don't, I'm gonna send Migos lawyer after you. All right, and he definitely gonna make deals behind your back. All right,
don't do
dirty.
Don't do that, Mr. Hunt. Don't do that, sir.
Allegedly.
Nah.
Allegedly. So, podcast if you want to listen, and Spotify for that music. Speaking of that music, Arckatron and I got a new joint. We ain't released it yet. Yeah, Arckatron and I got a new joint.
Yo, I do not have that. Do I have? Yo, come on, fam.
No one has anything except
nah, B. Unacceptable, B.
We got a new joint. Yo, Arckatron, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do.
It's tension within the group now. That's it.
But with that said, guys, we're going to leave y'all with Arckatron. That's right, ARCKATRON.com. Amazing beats. The Space Bridge in stores right now. Go get it.
Cop that cassette on the website, too.
We don't even know about this.
It's there for you. That cassette is there for you. It's a rare edition.
This is a rare tape right here.
That's not going to get repressed, just so you know.
Never.
Right.
Get it now.
They're not getting repressed.
Right now.
Shouts to John V.
Limited
I saw the
editions
Spawn
only.
311. I'm actually actively in negotiations at this moment to try to get that cover as a poster. So the Spawn 311 poster, giving love to Chadwick Boseman, is super dope. So guys, from us to you, we're saying thank you for watching and peace. Woo for you. That's right. Woo Tang. Woo Tang.
Tiger
Woo
King.
Tang.
Tiger
On the real,
style.
y'all need to diversify y'all bonds.
Yo,
All right,
diversify your
y'all. We
bonds for
out.
real.
Peace.